close to the way I feel right now. Two should play this game. The only peace I've ever felt is when you speak my name. So I traced your steps, did not expect that I would find. You laid your past to rest as I held on to mine. As I respect your sweet request and say goodbye, the only question on my mind is, are you fine? So I got to be involved in a really cool project with the White Rock Zine machine, where I got to take a song and turn it into a small zine that comes out of a baseball card machine. And this is the song that I used in it. It's called 64 Days. Maybe I miss you, but that's just fine. I mean, I don't wanna kiss you, you're just on my mind. After all that we've been through, could you blame me like I blamed you? You got some hair in your chin, you got the stars in your eyes, and sometimes I see your friends and they don't even ask why. They all know I hurt you, spit some mean things, and I still do. Like you should move along together. 64 days and I'm already done. Well, we know we were wrong when you were once my closest friend. Now we can't even talk. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. I said I'll ruin you, you said that's fine. I said no, I'll really break you, it's not just a line. Even good intentioned, I destroy things thought I'd mention. I saw the way that you broke, I wanted to fix it all. Every time that we spoke, you fell apart a bit more. It's too much to handle. Happy 1 year, light the candle. It's like I shouldn't move along. 365 days and we're already done. Well, we know we were wrong when you were once my closest friend. Now we can't even talk. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. So I'm not very good at expressing anger. I'm not a very angry person. So the song is called Angry, and it's an attempt to express those feelings. I think I'm angry with you. There's nothing that you couldn't do. And God knows I love you. But there's some things that He won't do. If I don't sleep without you, and I don't eat without you, don't wanna say I need you, but oh, I'm scared that it's true. And now I think I hate you. There's nothing that you could do if you don't wear the faces I do. And lying doesn't suit you. My mind, I wanna die. I mean, how do you live when it seems life's a game of stacking shit on shit? Don't let it fall, don't let it fall, don't let it fall. I won't let it fall, won't let it fall, won't let it fall. I won't let it fall. Thanks.
And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want, and money will come. And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say,
Hi, I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching The Other Side. My guest today is a guy that has a production company doing Polynesian, Caribbean, Latin, and African music, and I'm glad to have Jimmy Towery here today. Thank you for coming down.
Good to be here. Bless.
So you're going to how many countries over there in Asia?
I believe it's 9.
9? That's a ambitious undertaking to do something like that.
It's crazy, but it's going to be fun. I've wanted to go to Bali. Bali was the main destination.
Really?
All started right here in North Texas, but my freshman year I had a composition teacher. Looked like Frank Zappa. I can't remember his name. I wish I could. But great guy, and he taught me, you know, a lot of world music and a lot of stuff. But one of them was gamelan music from Bali, and I just fell. I mean, this has been a dream ever since I was 18 years old. You know, to get to go do this, and finally now here we go. So
that's great.
Patience. But yeah, that was the main destination, was to go there. Well, you know, if I'm going to go that far, though, oh my gosh. So ended up, it just kind of, well, we had it on Thailand, and then my favorite food in the world, and all, and then it just kind of, well, if we're going to do this, okay, we go through Hawaii. You know, Hong Kong, always wanted to go to Hong Kong. I think it's like the Asian New York. Oh, yeah. You know, and so this is my first time to Asia at all. Really? So we want to cover as much. So we're going to Thailand, and then Guam on the way, and then Thailand, and then Malaysia, Singapore, Jakarta, Indonesia, and then to Bali, and be there for a couple of months. Really? Playing. And then coming back, Philippines, and then back to the States, yeah.
How many people are you taking with you?
Me. Me. The rest of the guys in Watusi have younger kids, and they can't just take off like this. But yeah. I'm on a mission, and I'm living and playing in Costa Rica the last 5 years, really? 5 winters. So I go there for the winter, and I've got guys that I play with down there, and just kind of all stars from other reggae bands. But so we do the winter down there, mainly in Hako on the West Coast. Really? And it's home now. I mean, it is home. I love it. The people, everybody loves reggae music. The tourists even that come there they're cool people that from all over the world, and that's kind of why they go to Costa Rica, because you know, they're looking for a peaceful, just chill, the beach, the rainforest, you know, the whole nature thing.
People from Europe and Britain and all Australia, and just
especially South America.
South America.
From everywhere. Oh my gosh, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, lots. You know.
What kind of place do y'all play at there, actually?
Mainly beach clubs. Hako is it's like the tourist center on the West Coast. Really? Tons of places, but this beach, the whole West Coast is just all beach, right? And it's just bam, bam, bam. There's clubs all over. And East Coast is beautiful too. It's not as happening as far as tourists, so there's not as many people to play for, so there's not as much money to make either. So we spend most of the time on the west side in Hako. But yeah, it's really become, they welcomed me, brought me in, and it feels home.
That's good.
Yeah, I love it.
What really are some of the differences between Polynesian music and Caribbean music?
Well, instruments, you know, one thing, the similarities are definitely, you know, just the island, you know, vibe, mentality, the nature, the surf, the beach, the you know, even the fruits and vegetables and stuff, you know. But it's just, you know, that island vibe kind of thing. Everybody loves reggae music, you know, and it's huge in Hawaii, and we used to live in Hawaii. But in fact, when we go to Hawaii this time in a few weeks, we're doing a reunion of a group that I played with 25 years ago when I lived there. Really? Called Na Mele Rasta, and that means the Rasta music in Hawaiian. But yeah, the guys, they're still around. They're all doing other things and whatever, of course. But we're gonna do this reunion after 25 years, and we're playing in Kailua and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
The history of music goes way back, though, down in the islands, I guess.
Yeah. As long as there were people there. Yeah. Evidently. You know, my company, we book, you know, we have a hula Hawaiian Polynesian review show where we have a band, we have dancers, and then the Samoan fire dancers. Really? Always the highlight at the end of a luau. Yeah. We do luau's all over Metroplex and what all, but yeah, this is some real ancient chanting and the music and stuff, and of course ukulele. But like the Nameli Rasta group, that was it's really, they call it Jawaiian because it's a mix of Jamaican and Hawaiian music. It's reggae music, but you use a ukulele is real prominent.
Yeah.
And they sing a lot of stuff in Hawaiian. I'm not that blessed, but so but yeah, it's a huge thing in Hawaii. Jawaiian music. Oh, it's very big for a long time.
Have people lived on the Hawaiian Islands for centuries?
Yeah. I think, well, Hawaii was a nation, for hundreds of years.
Way before it became a state.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, when I got there, this was 93, and it was like, I was hearing all this stuff about, what's the word? When you get your country back that's been taken from you, it'll come to me. Anyway, but it was kind of interesting because it's like, whoa, hold up, sovereignty. They wanted sovereignty back.
Yeah.
Because, and I, like we grew up thinking, well, 1907, I believe, it became a territory or something, and then I think 59 it became a state.
Oh.
Am I right?
Not that long ago, yeah.
But I just thought, oh well, so I guess they voted and they decided they wanted to be part of America or something. Not exactly. No. There's a guy named Dole, Pineapple, that had just a baron. He was like the Donald Trump of his time.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, he
owned the Dole Pineapple Company.
And he took over, and they ended up, they wanted to take over some land from Hawaiians or whatever, or maybe buy it, I don't know, but they wanted it at any cost. And the Hawaiians were like, no, you've got all this, but no, you can't have mine. I'm not selling or whatever. So he ends up calling his friends in Washington, and they get the Marines there and whatever, and they just take it. And then they put the queen, Lily Okani. They had a kingdom, king, queen, whatever. She was the ruler at the time, and monarchy had gone on for hundreds and hundreds of years. And so they put her under house arrest and took over. We got this. And then years later, they end up becoming a state, but it wasn't like they voted for this or whatever. It was a takeover. And President Clinton actually, as he was leaving office, issued a formal apology from the U.S. for doing all that. But it's not like they didn't give it back. But anyway, there is a movement. There is still a king there, a descendant.
What happened to the queen?
They put her in house arrest, and she stayed there, and she died.
Passed away.
She couldn't even leave her home. In her own country.
In her own country that she had been the queen of, yeah. But when Washington comes over, that's it, I guess.
That was that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I never knew that, but...
they didn't tell us that in the history book.
Yeah, they don't tell that. Yeah, they just give the dates.
Yeah.
But Costa Rica I've never been to, but I guess that reggae is the most popular music in general, and then but Caribbean music is different from reggae.
Well,
would you say?
It's on the Caribbean, so they've got that flavor. The difference on the East Coast and the West Coast, the East Coast is black, basically.
Yeah.
All kind, but very black, because there's so many Jamaicans came over to build the railroad from the East Coast to the West Coast, I believe in the 1920s something. And they stayed, and so it sounds like Jamaica. The whole East Coast, Marcus Garvey, that's where he began the Black Starliner, his whole movement, Back to Africa movement, all started in Costa Rica.
Really?
There's a museum there, but yeah, it's very Jamaican over there. But it's in Spanish. That's the funny part. They speak patois, but it's in Spanish patois. So it's kind of, very different. On the West Coast, it's mainly surfers from all over. The surf is incredible. And it's not Hawaii, but it's good. It's very, very good. And actually, they won the world team surfing competition last year. I think it's 2 guys, 2 girls.
That's great. That's
Yeah, so it's deep, it's real. Yeah. But Costa Rica overall, there's a thing we say, pura vida, it means pure life. And that's how you greet somebody. You say, hey, in the sound room, pura vida. Wherever, every day, you say it 100 times, you know, all the time. That's how you greet, how you leave. But it's basically wishing pure life, you know, to your friend.
That's good.
And that is the motive there. That's the motto. The whole thing is, it's the happiest country in the world.
Really?
It's been chosen as that or
is that
whatever. Because it's a blue zone. People live longer. There's less stress. The blue zone thing is just people on average